Bayern Munich. In terms of Italy, it's Napoli. In terms of France, it's Paris Saint-Germain. And in terms of England, it's Arsenal. All of those teams are the teams that are currently leading. Whether they'll be leading in May, only time will tell. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be in Manchester. We might be in Spain, we don't know yet. And, well, the other person we don't know. We'll be back.
It's that time of the year again, my friends. Feel it in the air. Football, football, football. It's back, and everyone's locked in. This is Richard Torpedo Thompson, and my Trinidad and Tobago people. I'll stay this straight. Fans make the game. Cheers, chants, passion. That's the heartbeat of football. There's only one 12th man that really brings the energy. That's Andre Errol Batiste on TTT. Every Thursday on TTT. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. So as we promised you, we're going to start off talking Manchester United in Manchester. And we've got with us Zaheer Abbas. Now, those of you who know cricket will know that name as one of the best batsmen from historically from Pakistan, Zaheer Abbas. And he's here with us. Not that Zaheer, but this gentleman is named Zaheer as well. Zaheer Abbas, first, how you got the name Zaheer Abbas? Because is it after him or how?
Yeah, good night, Andre. Good night to all your viewers. It's an honor to be here. Yes, named after the Pakistani batsman. Got the glasses, got the complexion, but not the talent, apparently.
Oh, so your father or your parents like cricket, obviously?
Yeah, Dad was big into cricket. His father before him was big into cricket as well.
So you tried cricket at all?
Yes, a very round average, duck plus duck not out. So not hard calculating.
All right. Let's stop that cricket talk. Not good. All right, so let's stay on football. You're supporting Manchester United, and tell us about it and tell us how it started.
Well, actually, my introduction to the Premier League came when Dwight Yorke signed for Aston Villa.
Okay.
So then you started following the Premier League football, at which point in time Manchester was the top team in the league. You look forward to seeing Aston Villa play Manchester. You had an idea that Well, I hope that he would end up on that team, and when he did move across in '98, that's what has cemented it for me.
Since then, how would you describe what has happened in Manchester United since that? Since your early days and the success you've had?
Well, I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson's career is legendary. I mean, we don't need to go into details about it. The success he brought to the club is probably going to be unrivaled in footballing history. But right now, we are in a position where we've gone 12 seasons without winning the league. In that time, we've won a couple of the domestic cups, but the league trophy is what we really crave. It's what we desire. And I think I have to say off the bat that I believe in the manager that we have now, but I wish that he will get the time and patience from the fan base, because if he doesn't get it, then he'll be out of a job.
You say you believe in him, even though there are many who say that he's sticking to this idea that I want this particular system, even if I don't have the players to adapt to that system?
Well, it's such a fickle thing, because when you win, the system works. And when you don't win, the system is bad. But really and truly, what makes or breaks a system, as you rightly said, is the players.
Yeah.
You need players who are adaptable, who are flexible. I don't believe that if a manager employs a system and sends players out onto the field, we're dealing with 11 professionals, and not just average professionals, highly trained professionals who are supposed to realize if something is working or isn't working and be able to adapt and change on the fly. But this is not what we are seeing from the bunch of players we have now.
Overall, before we go to our next guest, overall, in terms of looking ahead to the seasons ahead, what are your thoughts?
Right now, after 7 games, we're in 10th position. We finished 15th last year.
So there's improvement.
There must be improvement. Nothing less than perhaps at least top 8 should be acceptable.
All right, let's go to our next guest. Who's let's see. Our next guest, I did camera frames on that guest, was supposed to be from Barcelona, but Barcelona lost. Now remember, we had a thing here, when Barcelona lose, they don't talk. So the guest, he took it literally. And well, as you see, well, you see, now here's the problem here. Now, the guest, I must tell you, is related to one of the guys in the back from Toko. So we understand why there's a problem nevertheless. But anyway, so there was the guest from Barcelona. All right, but we have also been joined by the guest from Barcelona. They want to show the person who's not here.
His name is Mike.
Yes. You know him?
Hey, Mike, I know Mike.
All right. So let me introduce it to the man who is here, of course, known as Daryl Boomtong Mendoza. Daryl, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Batiste. Thank you very much. And good night. We on TV?
Yeah.
What shucks? Good night. Good night.
Daryl, I know you don't have nobody next to you. How it feel?
I said Mike.
Yeah. Well, Mike Barcelona.
Mike,
From Toko.
So we from two far places twice.
Yeah.
From Barcelona and Toko.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he didn't come.
Yeah.
You know, you come from Toko. You had to leave since yesterday.
Yeah. Unless some people, anyway, who not from Toko live in Port of Spain or at the case.
Yeah.
But they have friends in Port of Spain. You know that.
So I can understand why he didn't come.
Yeah. Well, I could remember they lost.
Oh.
Yeah, they lost.
You know you got lost coming from Toko too.
All right. So let's. Yeah. Well, all right. I agree with you. Or you could be lost.
We're just lost.
Yeah. All right. So tell us about yourself. Who are you supporting? No, you are known as the man who is the bandwagon.
I support any. Listen, I do my research.
You do research?
I support Arsenal.
Arsenal? Why?
No, them want top the team, them winning. But I hope you are Sancho.
All right, no. I don't want that because I know the team changes now. I know it. Tonight is Arsenal.
Tonight is Arsenal.
All the way.
Right you.
Oh, when you support one team one day and the next team the next day, how you get the turn?
No, you see, there's a logistics behind it.
Yes.
When players team on top, they buy things for you.
Right.
When the team losing, they'll be selfish. It's like Arsenal, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man, they buy drinks for everybody.
Even right now.
It's like Man U there. Nothing. Salt.
Nothing.
Salt. Can't support that.
You can't support that.
I mean, I'll get thirsty.
You get thirsty. All right. Before we go to the break, let me ask you this question. Do you think one day you will ever support one team right through?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay. Besides Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, beside them?
Yeah.
Me sure, no way. I got to come out here. I got to
Your support depends on who could buy the more drinks for you.
Well, I mean, and who on top of the team, who on top of the league.
Right. No,
Yeah.
no, I thought it's about who could buy more drinks for you.
No, you see, here is nice thing about me.
Yes.
You know what happened? These silent bandwagoners. The time I bandwagoners, I don't win.
But
I just come out and say plain.
yeah.
I like Carl. I'm talking plain.
All right. All right. All right. I want to ask you a question. Which team you dislike? You can answer that question.
I asked him that after. I want to get some information. I did some research.
All right. So let me come. Well, I can't go to Barcelona because he not here.
I'm Mike.
Yeah, Mike not here. So, Zaire, as we go to the break, is there a team when they lose that you say, hey, no matter what happened to my Manchester team, I feel happy?
Liverpool. Liverpool is our greatest rivals.
Okay.
And any day that Liverpool loses is a good day.
All right. All right. Spoken like a man who ready again. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue the show. Yes, without the man from Barcelona. We'll be back.
Now listen, this is your boy Carlos Edwards. And as a former player, let me tell you, it's the fans, man. The fans that made the game, that's the 12th man right there. And when it comes to Trinidad and Tobago, there's only one 12th man you need to know. My guy, Andre L. Baptiste on TTT. He's bringing the heat every Tuesday.
Line and Length, the #1 cricket program in the West Indies, is on TTT. Line and Length brings you up-to-date interviews, analysis, and highlights on the game in the region and internationally. Line and Length in association with Massey United Insurance on TTT.
Celebrated every year on October 16th, World Food Day highlights the importance of ensuring healthy diets for all. It raises awareness and encourages action to help those who suffer from hunger and malnutrition. This day commemorates the founding of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United States in 1945. And is observed in more than 150 countries around the world. This World Food Day focuses on the current challenges affecting global food systems, including climate change, food security, sustainable agriculture, and healthy eating. To nourish a growing world, we must work hand in hand, connecting people through knowledge, innovation, and shared responsibility.
Welcome back. All right. Remember, if you want to send your messages, we're going to put up the number on the screen for those of you when that time comes and you want to send your message, your WhatsApp message. Here's the number 684-3324. You can send your message and talk about why the Barcelona fans are afraid to come after their team lose. You can talk about that. You can talk about many other things. Got Manchester United here. You can talk about them. We've also, of course, got the man who supports Arsenal for the night only. The man who supports. So you see the space in between the two of them. That was where the Barcelona man, Mike, what is his name?
Hey, Mike, look, Mike.
Yeah, Mike from Toko.
Mike from
Toko, who's lost.
He lost twice.
Lost more than once. All right. So next up, questions of football brought to you by Coca-Cola. Let's go. Question number 1. Imagine you have a first date night on the day your team loses badly. But how will you react? Okay. All right. Okay. Smile while burning up inside. Go to the bathroom regularly and cry. Order the cheapest items and be sour. Tell your pay into your date.
Plenty options, boy.
Ask to share the bill. Wow, look at my things. Message and cancel. Okay, that's only the Barcelona person. Message and cancel. Make it work and end the day happy. So let's go. Make it work and end the day happy. Well, I can answer for the Barcelona man. It would be message and cancel. Then it goes to ask to share the bill. Tell your pay into your date. Well, put up with a young same day. Well, you plan the date in advance, obviously, but just earlier, your team United lose in a match. Which one? You
have to make it work and end the day happy. If you put
hear what you say. We know the answer, but he would message and cancel. That's all the. But yeah, Mike. So from your perspective, let's hear your answer.
Well, I what I will do, so what I will not do. The cheapest item. No, not at all. I don't know what I've said. I can't message and cancel because they're ready.
Yes.
I go make it work.
You make it work?
And they happy.
And you do like him, you go have a happy ending.
There's a happy ending.
All right, a lot of happy endings
Happy
here.
ending, happy
All
ending.
right, question number 2. Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Which location, in this is a tricky question, which location in Trinidad and Tobago has the best football supporters in terms of loyalty, in terms of fun, in terms of looks and entertainment? Which particular part of Trinidad and Tobago has the best supporters in terms of fun, entertainment, loyalty and looks? Scarborough, Bacolé, Castara, those are all in Tobago, San Fernando, Diego Martin, Arima, Shogunas, so much places, Port of Spain, Couva, or none of the above. All right. So is it none of the above? Couva, Port of Spain, Shogunas, Arima, Diego Martin, San Fernando, Castara, Bacolé, and Scarborough. All right. Zaire, which one?
I think I'll have to go with none of the above, you know.
None of the above?
Yeah. Because I would like to believe the school I teach at, East Mucurapo Secondary.
Okay.
A lot of our kids who are players, who have played before, come from that Carnage area, that corridor up on that side of the island. And you find, oh gosh, the supporters of football up on that side, it's a different level. It really is a different level.
You're going to Carnage? So no, are you from San Fernando?
Not, well, south.
So why is it San Fernando?
Because San Fernando is south.
Okay, so
I support in south.
It's about south in terms of everything.
Everything.
All right, good to know. Good to know. All right, so the answer there is San Fernando for that one. Let's go. Question number 3 again, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Okay, who is the one Trinidad and Tobago male footballer over the last 25 years, from 2000 to now? All right, that's 25. That has made you the happiest ever. Okay. Carlos Edwards, Kenwyn Jones, Dennis Lawrence, Dwight York, Russell Latapi, Shaka Hislop, Stern John, Kevin Molino, or Levi Garcia. All right. So which one of these footballers over the last 25 years would have made you the happiest? Is it Levi Garcia? Is it Kevin Molino? Is it Stern John? Is it Shaka Hislop? Is it Russell Latapi? Is it Dwight York? Is it Dennis Lawrence, Kenwyn Jones, or Carlos Edwards? Again, I'm going to start with you, Zaire. Which one of these?
Tough choice, because Dennis scored that goal that took us to
2005, November the 15th.
But Dwight played for Manchester United and lifted all the major trophies with the club. So I'm going to have to go with Dwight.
All right, final answer.
Final answer.
All right, Dwight York.
I can pick 2.
Yeah, but so you can't make up your mind.
But I can't make up my mind because I support Dennis Lawrence.
Yes.
That header.
The header against Bahrain, yes.
Well, that man, I get referee drinks in.
You get free drinks
in? That man make me get referee drinks in.
Okay.
But I meet Shaka Step already on Marvel Road.
Oh, okay.
He's a very tall fella.
Yes.
So I had to pick one. Dennis Lawrence, way. Thank you, Dennis, for that header. I drink plenty that day.
All right, so Dennis Lawrence. All right, we're going to take a short break. This is the 12th man here on TTT. But before we go to the break, reminding you of the number. Let's put the number up on the screen where you can send your message Here they are, 684-3324, 684-3324. You can send your message to Boomtong, or you can send a message to the man with the cricket name, Zaire Abbas. Or you can send a message for Mike. I know he's watching, or his family is watching anyway. Mike from Toko, the Barcelona man. We'll be back.
A new season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win. So many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Ato Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
Breaking news tonight, women leading the way, shaping the future.
TTT News, first at 6 p.m.
Line and Length, the #1 cricket program in the West Indies, is on TTT. Line and Length brings you up-to-date interviews, analysis, and highlights on the game in the region and internationally. Line and Length in association with Massey United Insurance on TTT.
वरदान दे माँ
The Atlantic hurricane season is here. Are you prepared?
Clean water is the primary product you will need after a storm or hurricane. So it's vital you store water for drinking, cooking and washing, at least 5 gallons per person per day. To prepare and store your supply, clean all with a bleach solution of 1 tablespoon chlorine bleach to 1 cup of water. Pour out the solution and rinse well. Fill the cleaned jugs with filtered boiled water and cover securely. This provides your drinking and cooking supply. Ensure that you store 2 or 3 gallon plastic containers of frozen water in the freezer for makeshift refrigeration during power outages. For personal hygiene and washing up, clean and fill all available buckets, sinks, bathtubs, washing machines and other containers with fresh water.
This message courtesy TTT Limited.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Remember, send your messages, 684-3324. We've got Zaire Abbas, not the cricketer, Zaire Abbas, supporting Manchester United. We're missing the Mike from Barcelona, from Toko. His family's upstairs, but they didn't bring him. And then, of course, we've got the bandwagonist himself, the man known as Boomtong, who supported Arsenal on the night. You can send your messages there. All right. Next up, the Fantasy Premier League table. Who is on top, who is not on top? Before we do that, let me ask Zaire. Zaire, do you play Fantasy Premier League?
Of course, every year, regularly.
All right. How are we doing this year?
Not too good, because as a rule, I don't pick Liverpool or Arsenal players.
Why?
Why would I?
No. Hold on. So, is it because you don't like those two teams?
No, it's because if and to be honest, I don't have any Manchester United players on my fantasy.
Well, that's understandable in the circumstances.
As a Manchester fan.
That's in the circumstances, yes.
Right? But I try to go a little not obvious with those who leading at the top of the table.
Okay.
Every year is a challenge to build a team that's a little different.
But then it won't win.
It's not. I don't play to win. I played for the challenge.
So you don't play. You play for the challenge. You're challenging yourself.
Challenging yourself to see if you could improve every year.
No. So how much points you have?
Not sure. I didn't check. Given that this was a.
I know, but when
gap
last
league.
you checked?
Last. In most of the leagues I'm in.
Yes.
Somewhere between 10 and 20.
Right, but how much points?
Oh boy, that's a hard question. I can't call the number.
He's a maths man, so them that shouldn't be a hard question.
I know I did well in the last
How much points you got last time?
70 something.
All right, not bad. Well, we can't ask Mike.
Mike, come on, again.
Mike.
Mike answering.
Mike, a little pointless right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play? No, okay. No, that's a bad question. No, let me change that question. No. I want to change that question.
Have to be specific.
I want to change that question. Yes, I realize I want to change that question.
Specific.
Yes. Do you participate? Not play. Do you participate in the Fantasy Premier League?
No.
Why?
I participate in the fantasy period.
You don't participate in fantasy?
My fantasy league. But I put my fantasy in a league.
No. I'm talking about football fantasy.
Oh, yes.
So you have football fantasy?
Yeah, I mean.
So what's your football fantasy?
I was trying to win the World Cup.
Oh, jeez. All right. On that note, let's go to that's definitely a fantasy. All right. Let's go. Let's have a look at the top of the table. The table, not much change, obviously, because there was not much football. So there has actually been no change from last week. That's the same top 10 persons. You've seen the scores. So how do you think you will do it? You anywhere close to them totals?
What's the top score there?
Top score is 479.
No, I think I may be around 300.
300? All right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to win. We know that. All right, let's look at the next sheet. And on the next sheet, you're going to see actually, he's actually not here as well. Marvin from Barcelona, he's not the person who's missing, I must say that. But he's in 13th position. He also supports Barcelona, but he's a little bit more democratic. So, but he's not here. All right? All right, so let's have a look at the team of the week. That was the team of the week there. There's the team of the week. They play persons that everyone who wants to win. Zahir, these are the people who want to win. These are who they invest in, right? They want to win the competition. All right, that's getting a little heads up there. All right, let's see who is in and who is out. So I hope you have none. These are the people that everybody who want to win, Zahir, bring in.
Well, the top 3 on my team.
The Menu, Haaland, and you only have 300 points.
Brought them in late.
Oh, had to be because they're doing extremely well. Yeah. Those 3 players. Let's see who people have got rid of. Mo Salah. But you don't pick him because you don't pick Liverpool, so you won't have him. Richarlison, Etike, and Pedro, and Grealish. I don't know why Grealish, because I thought Grealish had been doing reasonably well, but he was injured. So that would be the only reason. All right, that's the top transfers out this week. All right, we have a new segment, gentlemen, new segment. Now we're going to hear the music. The music may not... Anyway, let's listen. Let's listen.
The way that's going already.
I don't know where this is going. I'm afraid, but let's go.
Pack your bags while you at it. Call a cab.
All right, you know that song? It's called. How you know that song?
Is that slows?
So it's only slow music, you know?
No, I know, but no, that's the music.
Wait, but how you know this? You just tell us. It's a slows.
Because I heard it.
I know, but you say you know it's because it's a slows.
Yeah, it's a popular slows.
It's popular.
Don't make me sing it now.
No, I don't want you to sing it.
No, don't make me sing it.
Right, so it's popular.
It's a popular song.
Right. You know the song?
Not too sure, no.
It's busted.
Oh.
You know the song now?
Ringing a bell now.
When you get catch.
Has that happened to you?
Me? Never.
Never?
I am too specific.
You are. Anyway, it related really, even though his name busted, it's really when you get catch. In other words, you do something and you get catch out basically, right? In the case of football, we're talking though. And we're saying that there are persons who pretend that they're supporting this team and they're really supporting our next team.
This is a section for bandwagoners.
This is a section for bandwagoners. This is right. So let me ask you, because to ask him will be asking yourself, right? So let me ask you, is there anyone out there who you know that say they're supporting, let's say they're supporting Real Madrid and they really is a Barcelona supporter, or they supporting Barcelona and is a Real Madrid supporter, or they supporting Arsenal, they are Tottenham. Somebody who pretends they're supporting one team, but deep down in their heart, you know that they're really supporting another team behind closed doors. Do you know anyone? You don't call no names, eh? I'm just saying, do you know anyone? You think like that?
Honestly, no, you know.
No, you don't know nobody. So all your friends in football are true supporters of their respective teams.
We run loyal. We run loyal.
Run loyal. You run loyal too as well?
Loyal.
In football?
And
Well, you just tell us tonight you're the bandwagonist.
Yeah, I support in Bandwagonistan.
Right. So in the case of this, you really get busted many times because you really not loyal.
No, you see, busted is when you're trying to hide. You understand? I never hide.
Oh, you don't hide?
So next week, whoever on top, they're my team.
All right.
I know what meaning hiding nothing.
Once they're on top, you supporting them.
That's my team.
All right. You don't mind to be below. You want to be on.
But now Trinidad and Tobago, I supported them die hard.
Yes, but we're not talking Trinidad and Tobago.
No, just it.
All right. We hear you. All right. So let me come back to you. So in that case, this is what we do. We're giving you an imaginary situation here. Let's say we convert you and we make you into a Liverpool supporter. Do you think you could be a Liverpool supporter? And if you were a Liverpool supporter right now, Zahir, how would you react to what's going on? In first place, do you think you could be a Liverpool supporter?
No. But if I was a Liverpool supporter right now,
yes,
I'd be preparing to lose 4 in a row when Manchester plays them on Sunday.
Hey, go and talk. Where the game being played?
The game is being played at Anfield.
And you go beat them in Anfield?
Of course.
I'm men laughing behind me. No, real men laughing. But it's a Barcelona man, eh?
So, he have nothing to laugh about.
No, he shouldn't be laughing. He should be crying. All right, but anyway, nice. That's how it goes. All right, so Mark, today's question. You say you're supporting Arsenal tonight, right?
Yes.
So if I convert you and say instead of being Arsenal, you are Liverpool tonight, because Liverpool is feel.
Now listen, the boy Carlos Edwards, and as a former player.
हर दुख से लड़ने को मैया तेरा एक जयकारा काफी है कमल रघुनंदन बंदो चरण कमल रघुनंदन
The Atlantic hurricane season is here. Are you prepared?
During a hurricane, you may experience flooding due to a storm surge or extensive rainfall. Here are a few guidelines in the event of flooding. It is extremely dangerous to remain inside a car when floodwaters begin to rise around it. 2 feet of water will easily sweep away most cars. Remember, most floodplains are 100-year plains. At least once in every 100 years, a flood will take place. If you are caught in your car, try to get out of the car immediately. However, you should never step into moving water, since even shallow water can knock you down and carry you away. Plan and practice an emergency escape route and make sure the whole family knows it. This message courtesy TTT Limited.
Hi everyone, we're Floors WD, proudly serving since 2006. We supply and install SPC vinyl flooring for residential and commercial spaces. Our exceptional customer care, backed with a 10-year warranty, is what sets us apart. Visit our showrooms or call to book your free site visit. We'll bring samples, measure your space, and provide a quotation. With over 20 colors to choose from, we at Floors WD are ready to help you transform your space into something special you'll enjoy for years to come. We hope to see you soon.
This segment is brought to you by Floors WD.
Sir. Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Next up is the popular Wesa segment brought to you by Floors WD. Floor it, they say. You get the best floors, best materials, all of it at Floors WD. You ask for Brent or you ask for Dennis and you can get it. Floors WD. Floor it, they say. All right. Next up is the very popular Wesa. Let's have a look at the persons who would have had, when there was football before the break, the persons who had outstanding moments for their respective teams. Saka would have scored a goal for Arsenal, of course, the second goal for Arsenal. And Estevao would have surprised the man who would have put the hurt, as they say, on Liverpool. There he is. Then, of course, kudos from Tottenham. Tottenham Hotspur surprising a lot of people by being so close. So far, they've continued. Ramos Holgren, who left Manchester United and he's gone to Napoli, like others who have gone to Napoli and have excelled.
Scott McTominay.
Scott McTominay, correct. The man who would have hurt from Sevilla, Alex Sanchez, the man who has led to our absent guest, obviously from Barcelona, that 4-1 trumping that they took from Sevilla. He's not all right. Vinicius Jr., who scored the goals, double for Real Madrid. And of course, Jack Grealish, who scored the winner for his team. He's now playing with Everton. He's now playing with Everton. All right, let me start with you first. So I'm going to give you a scenario here, Zaire. It's going to be a scenario looking into time and saying that come next year, May, this has happened. And I'm going to ask you to say Wesa. That's an expression to say joy and happiness in your words. And I'm also going to ask you to tell us who you would call on the phone to express your happiness to. And this is the situation. You just mentioned to us that Manchester United are intent, but even though they're intent, they're not so far adrift. It's only about 7 matches gone. Let's suppose that Manchester United go on to win something this season, either the FA Cup or the English Premier League, or both. It's still very possible, obviously. Let's hear your version of Wesa. If that happens, how, and you're going to school too as well, obviously, how you think you'll go to school the next day, come May, if that happens?
Of course.
You're going?
I must go.
You're going to celebrate?
Because my librarian is a diehard Arsenal fan. I have members of staff who are Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, unfortunately Barcelona fans.
Oh.
But more importantly, Real Madrid fans too.
Right.
So I have to go the next day.
So you have a lot of support?
Of course.
Are there other Manchester United supporters by you?
Yes.
You're not the only one?
Not the only one.
All right. So let's go. So this is the situation I just gave you. Manchester United go on to win the English Premier League. Manchester United go on to win the FA Cup. Let's hear your version of Wesa. And is there anybody you would call?
Of course. Wesa!
All right.
Victory! Picking up my phone. Dialing Daryl Hamilton, former mathematics head of department at East Mukarapo Secondary and diehard Liverpool fan. Daryl, you're my brother and I love you. But back into second place and know your role.
All right.
Wesa.
Hey, man hit him hard there, boy. All right. All right, Nixon. Well, I'll call it by your many. Let me call it Boomtong tonight. Boomtong. Here's the situation. Daryl Boomtong. Arsenal go on and win the English Premier League and go on and win the FA Cup as well, which they have won the most times of all the teams in England. So Arsenal go on and do the double. Let's hear your version of Wesa and who you would call.
Well, boy, when I watch the country, Wesa, look at drinks. I will call my partner. I can't remember his name, but that's the barman.
Barman, you call the barman?
I'll call the barman. I tell you.
All right. So nothing wrong with that. Before I have to ask you another question, of course. And this other question is related to the. So you're hearing that door statement. In other words,
points. Right? And I think if the coach isn't barking at them, somebody had to bark at them. Because we have 2 games left. The most we can finish on is 11 points. And even that may only be good enough for the next playoff stage.
Yes, most likely that, but there still is another place, and that still is another opportunity. So there still is an opportunity, providing Trinidad and Tobago. I think that people need to know that, providing Trinidad and Tobago win their next 2 matches, there's a strong possibility that Trinidad and Tobago will go into the playoffs. We all know last time we went into the playoffs, that's what happened. We beat Bahrain, so we are accustomed to going into the playoffs. Maybe a little bit of a stronger opponent this time, but at least you still have a chance. But first, you have to win those 2 matches: November the 13th against Jamaica, November the 18th against Bermuda. Bermuda would appear to be the easier game, obviously, right? Because everybody beating Bermuda.
We have to use that game to bump up goal
Yes,
difference.
I think that game will be the game, provided we do beat Jamaica, to where we have to go after a lot of goals as much as possible to ensure we do get a position in the next round. All right. Anybody?
About that, all the officials, you see, I find every time we play somebody, Andre, them officials don't be fair to me.
You talking about Trinidad and Tobago?
Yes.
Go ahead, yes.
I back in all of them. I back all of them, all the officials and them. I find men jersey get pulled, men get kicked down, men get lashed down.
And nothing.
Nothing happened.
I want to agree with you there.
You understand? I don't understand how you could score 3 goals and still lost 2-0. How does this happen? So let's say, I back.
Yes.
I back at the officials and them.
All right. And the person who they have is, that is why the man didn't come from Barcelona. The backing dog person is Robert Lewandowski from Barcelona. He missed a penalty in the game that Barcelona lost. So that is why Mike didn't come. You understand? Mike is still upset. Robert Lewandowski. All right. So let's see if we have any messages, because I'm not sure if we have any messages. Let's see if we can.
I find they ain't showing Mike though. They ain't showing Mike for United.
No, because the guy is taking it on. Mike's cousin upstairs.
You serious?
Yeah, Mike's cousin.
Hey, Mike, boy, get away.
Yeah, Mike's cousin. All right, so let's hear the music for the next segment. Next segment, which is of course the WhatsApp messages.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing.
All right. So let's see have we got any messages from anyone, including Mike? I don't know. All right. If only this is Earthquake sends this message. If only Erling Haaland was a Trini, then those 4 points lost to Curacao in those 2 drawn World Cup qualifiers would have given TNT 9 points now. Yes, which is quite true. To be honest, I don't think there's not much disagreement that Trinidad and Tobago should have won those 2 games. And had we won those 2 games, if we was on 9 points now, this would be a much different discussion. In fact, we would be in with a chance, people, of moving on. That's exactly what it would be. All right. Oh, wow. Right. Another one says, that's my dad on TV.
Hey! That's my daughter.
Hey.
That's my daughter.
That's your daughter?
Yes. She's currently in final year university at York University.
Okay.
She's a Colombia fan, a fan of the Colombian national team.
Okay.
Her favorite player right now is James Rodriguez, and she was previously a Neymar fan.
Right.
But have a great night, baby. Thank you for the message. Love you. Miss you greatly.
All right, one of the best messages we have got on this show.
Yes, man.
Definitely, without a doubt. All right, let's take a short break. We'll be back.
A new season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win. So many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
TTT News, delivering more news at more times to more people. TTT News, reporting on the people, events and issues that affect your life. TTT News, online and fully interactive. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Celebrated every year on October 16th, World Food Day highlights the importance of ensuring healthy diets for all. It raises awareness and encourages action to help those who suffer from hunger and malnutrition. This day commemorates the founding of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United States in 1945, and is observed in more than 150 countries around the world. This World Food Day focuses on the current challenges affecting global food systems, including climate change, food security, sustainable agriculture, and healthy eating. To nourish a growing world, we must work hand in hand, connecting people through knowledge, innovation, and shared responsibility.
The Atlantic hurricane season is here. Are you prepared?
Pet owners and farmers, protection of your animals is important. Though their basic instinct will likely see them through, here are some guidelines to assist you in preparing for them. Pets are not permitted in hurricane shelters, so it's advisable to set them free to take care of themselves. Make sure your pet has a legible, waterproof tag showing your name, address, and contact. If you must turn your pets loose during a hurricane, look for a reasonably secure area around your home to leave a supply of dried food and water to last them for a few days. Do not give any medicines to your pets that can diminish their alertness.
This message courtesy TTT Limited.
Welcome back, welcome back. We're rolling back the years here on the 12th man on TTT. We're rolling back the years with Zahir and with, of course, Boom Tong. Zahir, I want to roll back the years and tell you, give me in the last 15 years, since you've been supporting Manchester United. So I'm going back from 2010 to now. What has been your most outstanding? I'm not going to make it easy because if I get 25 years, you go to Dwight York scoring in there, right? So I'm going to make it 15 years. From 2010 to 2015, your greatest moment as a supporter of your team, Manchester United.
It was actually a bittersweet moment. Winning the title in 2013, but knowing it was Sir Alex's last. We don't
drop that for Liverpool.
Yeah, how long are still on top of the league?
Yeah, you see
How long they on top of the league?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they like the elephant on top of a tree.
They long.
They know how they get there.
But they long there.
But they won't be there long.
How long they on top of the league? Anybody got how long they on top of the league? How long? Anybody can tell me?
A week.
1 week?
A week.
All right, good. Ask me a question.
All right. So what has been your best moment from the year 2010?
No, you can't go back so far and get me that, man.
Can only go back a week.
But that's how far I went back for him.
No, but so he's a fan. I a supporter.
All right, what's your best moment? I ain't getting you. Just give me your best moment. Make my life easy.
Best moment?
As a supporter of any team. As a supporter of any team, what's your best moment?
The last time Trinidad made the World Cup was free drinks in bars.
Like your best moment?
But yes.
Like 2005.
I go back more.
You go back to 2005. Too far.
Not too far.
Yeah, too
Something
far.
more recent.
Yeah, at least give me within 15 years. 15 years.
15 years.
15. Anything that make you happy in football the last 15 years.
It has to be football. It can't be just anything happy in general.
I'm frightened to hear what you're saying.
No. Listen, me go lie. I find Trinidad play a different brand of football.
Yes.
They play more aggressive and thing, and I like that. You understand?
Yes.
So I think my best moment was when they equalized in grocery.
That's your best moment? What you do?
Hey, I mean, I talk about drinks.
You have family in Curacao?
But of course, I speak fluent Papimento.
Well, what decent word you can give us in Papimento?
Come my swear. Kosabong.
We don't know what that is.
I just go, how are you, sir? Are you good today?
All that in that little short.
They talk Spanish and French and Dutch and things. It's a kind of mix-up language.
Oh, okay. So that's what it means?
That's what it means.
All right. So let's look at the table. We have the table before we go. The table of the matches this week. All right. And the big match stands out there on Sunday. It's Liverpool against Manchester United. Liverpool, how do you think that game's going to go? Let me hear you.
I believe they are there for the taking. 3 games they've lost in a row. Confidence is a bit shaken. They spent a lot of money to get Alexander Isak in, but he hasn't hit the ground running, right? The team has had some changes in the dynamic. Mo Salah is always a threat. He scored on the international break for Egypt.
Well, 2 goals actually.
Right? So I can't say that it's a walk in the park anytime you go to Anfield. I believe.
Right, and you actually watch the match?
What do you mean? I must watch. I want to know when to make noise and when to hush.
I remember seeing you at a World Cup match.
Hello, on the Avenue.
Yes, I remember
yes.
that. How you enjoyed it?
I remember you.
How you enjoyed that game? How did you enjoy it? No. How you enjoyed that game? No. Hey, Lord.
I enjoyed the game, but I was worried. A certain part, it was like, when you're happy, but you're worried. Because my friend, I saw a partner of mine, he was starting to sweat profusely. And he wasn't looking too good at all, He was looking like he was almost getting a stroke at one point. But I'm glad I survived, Andre. I'm glad I survived. I'm glad I get through. But it was nice.
It was a good experience, obviously, in terms of what football does. As we go, gentlemen, first you, Zaire, what message would you send to those who support teams, whether it be Manchester United or other teams that are not doing as well as you would like? How you keep yourself up going into the weekend? Because football is really important to people that are trying to make a career.
Oh yes. Faith and belief. You have to have faith, you have to have belief. Right? Do not lose the essence of what attracted you to the club in the first place. Regardless of what the club is. Even if it's a club like Barcelona. Right? Even if. Don't lose the essence of what attracted you to the club. Keep the faith, hold on strong. Whatever you do not become a bandwagonist.
And I thank you for coming.
But what's that? I don't like that.
Thank you for having me.
I know. I want to thank him for coming because he was brave enough to come. We can't say the same for Barcelona. Eh? We can't say that. And that suggests something in the supporters, obviously. To me, that suggests something in supporters. When because of a difficult situation, they run away, as the case may be. Or they hide, as the case may be. All right. Final word to you. What's the final message to the people that are trying to make
I'm just saying, don't let your personal friends become enemies because some team in foreign beat you. I don't understand how, like my partner Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Mike, you gotta come out.
Yeah.
Oh no, we could be taking a little drink on Marble Road.
Remember somebody said he went for gas. I remember one of his friends said he went for gas.
Well,
he have gas. I don't know if he have gas or he went for gas.
I hope it's super.
It could only be that, obviously, in terms of knowing who he is. Nevertheless.
Don't stop talking to your friends because your teams,
Yeah, because your team lose.
Because your team lose.
And there are people like that.
Maintain your friendship.
Yeah. So all you Barcelona men out there, please listen. Whether you be near to us, above us, or near to us, as the case may be, please listen to that, as the case may be.
Maintain your friendship.
Maintain your friendship. Keep your pride. All right. Thank you all. Good night.
Thanks, everyone.
I want to much thanks to Coca-Cola and much thanks to Floor WD. Goodbye.
Twelfth Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is TTT. Live for local.
Hello, I'm China Haynes. Welcome to your latest episode of This Week in Barbados, your roundup of the top stories for the past week. The Barbados Parliament has given its nod to Lieutenant Colonel the Most Honourable Jeffrey Bostic becoming the next president of Barbados. The move was made official during a joint sitting of the upper and lower houses of Parliament. When Speaker of the House, Arthur Holder, announced the nomination, all members were in agreement.
There being no objections, I therefore declare Lieutenant Colonel the Most Honourable Jeffrey Davison Bostic, FB, MVO, as the next president of Barbados.
As far as Prime Minister Mia Motley is concerned, there's no better person than Lieutenant Colonel Bostic to succeed Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Dame Sandra Mason.
Therefore, Mr. President of the Senate and Mr. Speaker of the House, honorable members of both chambers, I am placing on record my wholehearted endorsement of Lieutenant